I just wanted to let you know that at many points in this video it looks like a demon is trying to slide into our plane of existence. That's what you get for using cheap HDMI cables, I suppose.
Hello everybody, my name is Harry and welcome to the second episode of Through the Minecraft Keyhole. For this video, unfortunately we're not joined by Callum, and which is same as the past 4 months, which explains why you've had so many shorter videos recently. But this first world that I'm going to be touring you through is the one world that we left off the last video for some unknown reason, and even though Callum's not here I'll try to do justice to what he built. Well, this is the main bit of the house. So you've got the downstairs, which just has boring stuff like an enchanting table and that. And then if you go further up, you've got the bedroom, which I just showed you. And out the back, you have these beautiful little stairs leading up to this little lighthouse that I built. This is a very old world, so the build style doesn't really coincide with what I do now. But it's not a problem, I still like it. It's the through the beacon moron, and then you get a nice little balcony to survey the world with these little half slabs so you can actually see it, because I realised afterwards that this little railing's too big. Down there you can see my little arena that I built. Just have a bit of a laugh with Callum. We had a bit of a stabbing fight. And let's go back into the building so I can show you the rest of what was built on in this one house. So yeah, there the stairs are. And here, the sound might sound a bit different as well, because I'm not really sure of the audio levels for this microphone, since before we were recording on a tablet. Here's a little horse stable, which is part of the house, and then you go further down into this underground location. This is just storage, because it's a bit of a boring room. Then here you've got an armor equipping station, which equips all your armor straight away perfectly, and that's a piece of dirt, don't worry about that. That's to the castle, I'll show you that in a bit. And down here in this open door is what I like to call the Smeltomatron 6000, which is very basic. You shove in like a piece of wood. Once your smelting is done, you see it goes away and it's just in the chest. And inside this bit is just constantly refilling coal, so I didn't have to. Here's a button, which takes you into a secret storage location that you can close off like that. And it's got nothing in because I forgot to put valuables in it. Then you do that. And there you go. I'm sorry if there's any background noise in this, that Xbox 360 is sort of slowly dying, and it can't handle Minecraft as well anymore. And it's missing an update, which probably helps. And then here's a little minecart station, which takes you to the castle, which is an above location. It's the final bit of the house. Just thought you needed a little bit extra, because obviously it wasn't big enough before. And inside the castle is nothing, which is some like towers and stuff, which lead there, and very boring. And old branding, because I changed the account because I was bored of it, which I haven't explained, but I thought you'd figure it out quite well. That trapdoor there leads back into that downstairs bit I've just been showing you. And this is a nice little face I built. So there's a farm. I'll take you over to the arena, and then I'll take you over to what Callum built. He still built a lot, but I think my houses are slightly bigger. It's just got this nice little arena. I like the roof. I don't like that it's not circular, but I haven't figured out circles yet. There's not a lot to it really. There's like some corridors. I haven't built any changing rooms in it because we left this world. It's got this nice little see-through bit for like the little standings and for watchers. And now we're coming up on what Callum built. I'll show you his house in a bit, but first let me show you his little boat. I won't be firing all those because it kills the game, but it's a nice little boat with like repeating cannons, and it's very dangerous. And we've got this path that leads from my house to his house, because we live very far away from each other on this world. There's his horse. And if you don't notice any lag in this, just ignore it. Again, it's the Xbox on its way out. I need to upgrade it eventually. And then in here is the first bit of his house. A nice little homely thing. He's got a Pikachu there and some Pokeballs, because this was our experimenting world for science and stuff. If I can remember correctly, this is a secret door. Yes, here you go. It takes you to a little nether portal. As you can see, he hasn't finished with this bit, but we're not coming back to this world, so it'll never be finished. He has this nice little chest room, because as you know, Callum loves his chests. There's a nice little dog, another Pikachu, another Pokeball, armor stand. And then up here is outdoor stairs, since we do build quite similarly. And then there's his bed, another picture, maybe it's another door. No, it's just a picture. And then up here, some more chests, because he does love his chests. And a little balcony. Nice little torch there for some reason. No, that's a tree, I thought it was something else. So, let's go on to the next world. This is the second world I'll be showing you. This is a bit of a more boring world, but I thought I'd show it off anyway, because we do have some nice building in it. So this time let's start with Callum's. He's got a nice not underground, a lower floor farm, and we figured out that you put carpets on water to make it walkable. And then you go upstairs, this very nice fetching little stairway. You take it into here, which is his actual house. Again, a million chests, a million torches, that's just the kind of guy he is. 4 beds, just in case. And some nice little dyed armour, because I think this is one of our more legit worlds. That's not a pigeon, a parrot. And I did have parrots on this world too, but as you'll soon see, they disappeared for an unknown reason. There's a nice little tree farm. I need to breathe more often, because my Achilles heel is not breathing. Here's the nice little farm that I made. Nice little, what's it called, sky on the wall. Some furnaces. All my dogs, Ned, Fred, and Ed. Down here is the cause of the lag in this world. 3, 2, 1, there.
Wow!
I thought it'd be funny to mine out the entire world. As you can see, I didn't get that far, because it started killing the game. Because of all the monsters that spawned down there. And then the final piece of this world is that button. You go up here. This is just like some storage that I actually organised because I'm amazing. There's a little balcony with a horse on it. And then here's what that button uncovered. It's a nice little stairway which takes you to my farms. And a really ugly path that I built for some reason. So you go up the path, and then up here we have a pig farm. And a cow farm with an escaped cow, but it's not that much. They both have a very similar design. It's just wood and some cobble, because that's the style I was going for in this world. So, on to the next one. Okay, so world number 3. But now I should be able to fly, because we turn on cheats at the end to get this done. So, this is my house. There's nothing inside, but up till about this point, we weren't cheating, which was a lot of wood, but then we decided at that point to cheat because it would have taken way too long. Got this nice flag to survey the land, and this quite ugly bridge, but at least there's something important. You go across it and then down into here, and you have my cliff base, which has a nice little window, little balcony. I realise I say nice and little quite a lot when describing this stuff, but I do mean that it is nice and little. So, then under here, you have another one. Yeah, I'm sorry for audio changes, but I'm going to have to edit that in post, which is a sad time, but who cares? So, yeah, there's not a lot. There's a stupid mansion. If any of you played the Xbox 360 edition, you know that when they added mansions, it's when the frame rate stopped working. So I blame them for everything that went wrong. Then let's go into Callum's fishbowl house. He's made a nice big fishbowl, nice big farm. Oh, and is that an animal farm I would spy? Yes, it is, with all of his coloured sheep, because he was a fan of coloured sheep at the time. Then, I think you caught a glimpse of all the chests that he has. There's a horse out front, like all good horses. Dog, 1,000,001 chests. And upstairs we have a living quarter with more chests. This one blocking off the bed. This one blocking off the bed. He just loved chests, didn't he? Chests and beds. He was a strange fella. Oh, how do I get up there? Oh, a ladder. Sorry, I've never been into this house. I should have probably checked beforehand. So, we have more chests. lookout number 1, and then more. Is this lookout number 2? Yes, lookout number 2. Then another ladder apparently, which takes you to a nice lit roof. And then up here, a little like castle piece. Apparently, I can't remember building this honestly. And then this was probably a work in progress, because I can't see why you'd climb up here. So yeah, this world was also a bit more boring, but I do have something special for you coming up. It might be the next one, I'm not sure. This is the world I was thinking it was. It is a beautiful world. Let's go sleep really quick so you can see better, and then I can show you around. So as you can see, it's a very basic house. We build the same thing all the time. A little balcony, a little roof. Nice little design piece I did there of adding that. Wow, I forgot about that. I thought that was a different world. Some farming equipment, giant wheat field, because I was into it, and some shulker boxes, because we did cheat on this world. Got some diamonds. Oh, was that another shulker box I spied? Yes, it was indeed. More diamonds, a lot of melon. I'll show you where that comes from. Then we got this path, which I should have showed you this. If you set it to night, it comes back alive. And then you set it to day again, so you can see better, and they turn off. Yes, they do. A bit of a weird order, which that's how repeaters work. This is one of Callum's many houses on this world, because this was another one of our massive worlds. This is his farm, which isn't as much of a performance hit as it was before, because he had torches all the way over the top. I don't have screenshots of it, but just imagine tons of black wall and about 12 stacks of torches. It does not do good for the game. I should script these videos. I'm not figuring out stuff to say. This is my hotel, which has about 15 floors of exactly the same thing. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is our serving desk. And up here is the rooms. I'll only show you the bottom floor because they're all the same. They have some beds, shulker box, chest, and a nice little balcony. I can't jump off the balcony, which is a sad life, so I'll have to go down the stairs. Bit cramped in the corridors, but it's Minecraft. You only need one block to be happy. That's a prison. A maximum security prison. You can tell by the lock, which I can't remember. Skipped when I've done it. Oh, there we go. I won't have to skip. These are some prisoners, each with their own colour-coordinated door. I'll show the blue door because the prisoners escaped from the maximum security prison. Someone will have to get on that. As you can see, all the prisoners are scientists because they are Satan. So let's go over to... We've seen my house. Let's go over to the cause of the death, as we like to call it. Because this, in here, kills the game. This is a melon farm with a button that retrieves them. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, that's a lot of lag. And then it sets back down. You can collect all the melons. Over to Callum's world. Not world, house. There you go. This is first house, I'd like to say. A lot of shulker boxes because he's nuts. As you can see, we shared a very similar design again, as in the outdoor stairs, more shulker boxes and a bed. I can't remember which house he preferred, but I'll show you them both. This one's probably more empty. No, I lied. It's got shulker boxes still, because he deserves the best. And up here, more shulker boxes. And a big dark roof. So it gets a very basic house, but you don't have to worry about it. This one, Callum's done a lot more building than me, just simply because I was doing a lot of redstone over there. And in here is his underwater base. Not really underwater, it's just under a... What's one of them things? A waterfall. As you can tell by this, is an enchanting room to get 30 levels on your enchantment skeleton. He's a good friend. Bedroom 1, that's bedroom 2. Go in here, nice little swimming pool. It is nice and little, like I said prior to this. Open here, and you go down to... I can't remember. Chest rooms. And I think there's one more thing to show you on this world. And that is Callum's lighthouse. Honestly, most of this world's Callum's. It's just lights that I've done. and I don't think this works anymore. I think this is one of those, like, oh, it's a daylight one. I thought it was one of the minecart ones that broke in one of the updates. But in here, it's very basic. Lava floor, pirated design that I made, but who cares? And that's it for this world. You can see a beautiful view into everything we built. So on to the next one. Okay, so this is the final world I'll be showing you for this video. It was built after the first video that I made, that's why it's not in that one. But it's still a grand design, as some might say. Here's the smeltomatron, because at this point, put them in every build. That's for coal, and out the front should be input. Yes, and output. That's Callum's side, that's my side, I think. Yeah, that seems about right. Some cake. Have a little chomp of that. I've been assaulted. Here's chest rooms. I'll only show you one side because it's a shared house and they're both exactly the same. And then here's a bedroom. Just a bed, 2 crafting tables, like 4 furnaces. Because one person needs that much, don't they? Show you over there last. This first. Take a little look out of the outside of this house. It's very basic, but I love it. It's from my, chimney days. Another super crop farm. It's not that super. And around here you get, let's go up to the, I hope you can't hear the controller sounds. I'm a bit of a manic controller player. There's a little nice thing. Here's a beautiful piece of redstone that you won't be able to see because Minecraft's too laggy to show it now. But take account of there, switch it, some blocks collapse and it goes through. You can almost see it. And here's some like panic chamber that I made that has multiple doors. So you go to there, you open it, go down, then you open this, go down. You can close them all behind you, so you're very panicked. Then you go down even further. There's a lava bridge that you can turn off and turn on. This one unfortunately doesn't have controls from this side, but I don't think you need it. You're going through this door, and then here there's 2 panic rooms, because it's a shared world, like I said many times. And then through here, then you go across this fetching little bridge. It's nice and diagonal, because I don't build enough diagonal stuff, even though Minecraft makes very nice diagonals. We've got this, it's an alpaca or a llama, I think it's Callum's. Some cows, some chickens with a cow, because that's just a big chicken, don't worry about it. Some wheat, some more wheat, and some cropping materials. And I think that's all we've got for today's video. If you liked it, which you probably didn't, don't like it, because that'll show me that you liked it, and I don't want that. And I will see you all whenever I do another video. Goodbye!
Jinkies, that guy was boring.